Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to talk about simplifying expressions in GCSE mathematics. I believe it's very essential for students or pupils who happen to struggle in simplifying um, algebraic expressions. So let's have a look at this example first. Let's have a look at this one. Simplifying expressions. Okay, now we look at this algebra expression here, a plus b plus 5a plus 4c, for example. So what we need to do here, we can see this is an a, and you've got c here and you've got b here. So these are, we can say, they are variables, and then you have constants, which are number 5, that's a constant number 4, and here is 1 times b, 1 times a, so that's constant as well. So now in this case, it looks a little bit messy, but what you can do here is you have 1a, let's break this down, well let's bring it down here, that is 1a plus 1b plus 5a plus 4c. Okay, now to simplify this in its simplest form, because there were addition signs here, all addings, add here, here. So what we need to do, we look for the common alphabet. So we can see here we have a here, a here. So we know from the expression that 1a plus 5a will give you 6a. And then b, we can see there's no other b's on the same line, so we just put down plus b. And then c, 4c is on its own, so we bring that 4c. So now, by looking at this expression, we can simply judge that it cannot be simplified any further. So, therefore, the expression stays as it is. So that is 6a plus b plus 4c. So that's your answer. So that's simplifying expressions. Now, let's have a look at expanding brackets, my second topic. Okay. Now we'll have a look into another algebra expression. Say x plus 3c plus 4x plus 7c okay. Now there's one example here. Now in order to simplify this algebraic expression, now we see that the brackets are in play now, so we need to get rid of the brackets in order to form an expression. So in this case, what we do is whenever we have a bracket here, so x3c, we know for a fact that according to the rule it's multiplied. So x times 3c will give you 3cx. And here you can see, you take the plus down, x times 4x will give you 4x squared. Now why I say x squared is because x, 4x here for example, times x, you can see the index numbers 1 here, 1 here. So what happens when you're multiplying, in this case, you take the 4, we know that 4 times 1 is 4, and then x times x becomes x, and with this 1 being the index number for each variable, 1 plus 1 becomes 2, so we have 4x squared. Then in this case, 7c times 4a, now we need to expand that. So again we multiply, so we know 7 times 4 is 28, and then A times C is simply AC. A times C then is AC. Because one here, they're two separate variables, they can't go together to add the index numbers. So then you have 28AC minus, and you carry on with the next figure, 7C times 2x will give you 14CX. Now, in order to simplify further, I need to see what goes into what. So here I can see 3CX, 14CX. So that leads to minus, because that's a plus, that's a smaller number, that's a greater number. So you have 14, 3, so 14 minus 3 will give you 11CX. Okay, and then we see here, there's nothing in common here. So they're different to each other. So we bring down the plus sign. That becomes 4x squared. We leave it as it is. And plus we bring this down as well, because they can't go together. 28AC. Now, what you can do is you can rearrange it if you want to, if you're not happy with the minus sign here. So you can do 4x squared minus 11CX plus 28AC. Or you can also do this. X you can take out. That leaves you with 4x minus 11c plus 28ac. So both answers are correct for this algebraic expression. I hope that's clear, and I look forward to hearing your likes and dislikes, and please do subscribe to my channel, and I'll hear from you soon. Thank you very much.